Anna Hill CPA. I hope you'll join our free Facebook group, Accounting We Will Go, or go to our website and sign up for our email, newsletters, and find more free, wonderful information at accountingwewillgo.com. Today, I'm going to walk you through the basic inventory tracking spreadsheet I've created for you. This is really better for eBay sellers or inventory sellers on Amazon and other platforms who don't have a lot of inventory. It's a nice intermediate step between having a mess and having a more formal software to do this for you. I've started to fill this out a little bit, and I'm going to go through some examples, but let me first show you the lay of the land in the spreadsheet. On the left-hand side, we have here the description of the inventory item. You can make a note here about where purchased, the condition, those sorts of things. And then the important information here is the date that you purchased it and sold it, and then the amount that you purchased it for, how much you sold it for, and what your profit was. This is pretty self-explanatory. On this first line, we have an embroidery kit. Let's say I got this at Goodwill. I'm just going to enter that there. And we're going to say I purchased it on January 1st, 2018, and I sold it on October 25th, 2018. I purchased it for $5 and I sold it for $75, which means I have a profit of $70. This is a calculation here, and I'll show you how this works in a minute. And then what I recommend you do is go over here on the right. You can see I have each month, and link the cost of goods sold, which is the amount you paid for the item, to this column, because what you want is you want to end up with the total cost of goods sold for the month. So let's go through and do a few more, and I'll show you how this works. The next one we have is an action figure. Let's say I got that at a yard sale. I purchased it October 1st. I sold it October 25th. I paid $20. I sold it for $100. Not bad. That means I made a profit of $80. All right, now let's do one for January. Let's say on January 3rd, I was able to find a blanket for resale. And let's say I got this also at a yard sale. Not that I would actually resell a blanket, but you never know. Let's say that I got this again on January 3rd, 2018. And let's say I sold it on January 31st, 2018, because I want to show you how this is a little bit different. Let's say that I purchased the blanket for $15. Let's say that I sold it for $95. Now you see the profit didn't automatically calculate. That's because there's no formula here. And I don't know if you know how to copy and paste a formula, but what you're going to do is click on the cell above. See this little handle? Hover the mouse over that. You see how it's white and it turns black? Pull it down. So 95 minus 15 is 80. And the next thing you're going to do is in January, you're going to do equal and choose the amount purchased, because what this is tracking your cost of goods sold. All right, let's do another one. Let's say I found another embroidery kit. Let's say I found it again at Goodwill. And let's say I found this January 5th, 2018, and I sold it January 31st, 2018. Let's say I purchased this for $5, and let's say I sold it for $150. That would be great, wouldn't it? Once again, you need to pull the formula down. And just a little hint, you can pull it down for others. You see where the zero is? There's just no information to calculate, but the formula is in there. So here I have a profit of 145. So what I want to do in this column here is this is where I'm tracking my cost of goods sold. This means I need to track how much I paid for the items that sold. So I'm going to click equal and then go right here and press enter. So you can see now I'm accumulating a total cost of goods sold for January. So let's do a few more. Let's say that I found another action figure. Let's say I found this at Goodwill. And let's say I found this again on January 5th, 2018. And let's say I sold it on January 15th, 2018. Let's say I paid $25 for this. And let's say I sold it for $55. I had a profit of $30. So in this column here, column L, I want the cost of goods sold. So I'm going to press equal, hover my mouse over the amount that I purchased it for, and press enter. All right, let's say these are all the sales I had for January, and I want a total cost of goods sold for January. I'm going to put my mouse at the bottom of the column, click the sum button, and press enter. This is $45. That means of the inventory I sold during January, I ended up having to spend $45 to purchase that inventory. The amount that I made, the money, the revenue, the amount that sellers paid me for this inventory comes from PayPal. But you need the cost of goods sold in order to say my sales from PayPal minus what I paid equals my net income. So I hope this helps you a little bit as you start to track your inventory a little bit more carefully. This is just a template for you to use. Feel free to adjust this however you would like to. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please post them in the Facebook group, Accounting We Will Go. Here's a link to the Facebook group. And also please go to our website, accountingwewillgo.com, and sign up for free emails. We send them out pretty much every Tuesday, and they're full of all kinds of good information. And you can also refer to the post in that group as well. Thanks again. Bye-bye.